here. Welcome back to another episode of SaltFishTV. Today, we're laying some pipe. I just want to go over some items that I will be using to assemble the Sump system. So first off, I just want to show off these ratcheting PVC pipe cutters. This made the job so much easier, and it creates a nice clean cut versus using a saw. Don't get me wrong, if you don't want to go out and buy some of these, you can get yourself a saw and then you can cut your PVC pipe that way. Just make sure that you clean up the ends of it, as you'll have kind of like shreds, and that will not create a good seal. So I just want to show you how these are used. So much easier. It cuts through it like butter. And there you have it. You got a nice clean cut. And they're fairly inexpensive at your hardware store. I picked these up at Lowe's for about 17 bucks. Overall, it was definitely worth that investment. Also, we're going to be wearing some gloves, whereas this stuff is kind of nasty. You don't want to get it on your skin. So I also picked this up at Lowe's. It's a primer and PVC cement combo pack. Once again, fairly inexpensive, and it's going to be plenty for what we need. Alright, let's get to it. Another thing I want to note before we put these in their permanent place and cement them in is you see these black alignment marks I made? This is so I know the orientation of how it needs to be in the sump. That way I don't cement it in place in the wrong orientation and then have to cut it off and then redo it. You want to shake them up real good. Shake, 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 Shanora. Shake, 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 shake. Da, da, da. Now we take these pieces out. This one doesn't matter so much because it's going to be going in to the sump. Eee! 1 second. It's around here somewhere. Alright, note to self, have some plumbing wrenches handy. This cap was stuck on there, man. What's really neat is that it has this nice little brush end on there. So you don't want to oversaturate it. You want to get some, see, it's already getting messy. So it's good to have some paper towel nearby too. Alright, so this is our primer, so you want to get all up in there. That'll be a little too much in there. Man, these things are really on there. It's so goopy. You don't want too much. You don't want it runny or anything. Do a nice little wipe. So now you want to push it in. Push it in all the way. Give it like a quarter turn if you can. And then hold for 30 seconds. Because as it expands, it will try to fight back and push out. So you want to make sure you keep in direct pressure on there, and a good hefty pressure. You kind of want to be faster than what I did. It was kind of already drying. It's pretty quick stuff. Looks like it's in there. Can be a bit messy too. It's alright. Now we'll just repeat it for the whole thing. Alright guys, so if you haven't noticed, I'm kind of just going on a limb here. It's my first time ever doing this. But here's the correct way after reading the instructions. Alright, so I've already put one coat of primer on there. So I'm going to do another one. So you want to do primer on the insert end. And then also on the inside, let's say where the pipe's going. I want to get it nice and wet in there. You want to take your glue, do it on the, put a coat on the PVC end. Put a nice coat on there. You should get it all over. And now we're going to put a coat on the inside of where the pipe will go. Don't want too much. You want enough so that it seals in there. And also, per the instructions, put another coat on this pipe end right before you stick it in. So where you want to push and turn, a 1/4 inch turn, then you hold it here for 30 seconds. And if you don't see any spring back or push back, always give it another push, big push, just in case. Now let go, and I'll push a little bit, see if it moves. No? Alright. Then we clean it up. You wipe your excess off. I'm not a pro at this, but it's coming together. So after fighting with these pipes and trying to get it in place and having to hold it for 30 seconds each on each joint, and it's fighting me and trying to push back out, they're here. They're made. Star Wars. Anyway, so these pipes, this is my emergency drain, and this is our main drain because it has the gate valve. So, well, if you can see, it's a little messy. So if you can find primer that's clear, I suggest getting that one because it runs everywhere and makes a complete mess. Yeah, so I wasn't planning on painting these pipes, but I think I might have to now to make it look a little better than the complete mess. Yeah. Anyway, now I need to go do my return section plumbing. That I will not do for you guys because it's the same concept, just different design for the return. In the next video, I will go over the plumbing in more detail, and I'll point out some things that I did and why I did it and what I added and why and this and that and stuff and things. Anyway, if you guys like this video, please give me that thumbs up. If you really enjoyed it and you want to follow the build even more, hit the subscribe button, please. Alright, well, SaltFishTV out.